Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the most mismatched, lackluster, and/or strange videos to accompany much better tracks.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, but then I see the look in your eye.
Number 20, Out of Touch, Daryl Hall and John Oates. One of their big hits from the 1980s, Daryl Hall and John Oates perform with some oversized production design. The cheesy video finds them posing in face cutouts and making exaggerated expressions. There's huge instruments, but there's not much point to what's happening.
Broken ice still melts in the sun, and ties that were broken often been one again.
Hall and Oates almost look like they're on a twisted children's show, turning this into a much more goofy experience. It's a ridiculous concept that feels more at home with a more traditional pop act. In between our projects, the duo seems out of place throughout. They're ultimately much better musicians than they are dancers.
Regional.
Number 19, Get Down on It, Kool and the Gang.
What's he gonna do?
This band is best known for their funky and danceable hits. Get Down on It is a classic, but the video is something of an eyesore.
You wanna get down? Tell me.
Get down on it. Get down on it.
We mean that literally, because you might have to look away at several points during the experience. In what appears to be a glitch in the early PC era, the video has bandmates multiplying at an alarming rate. You might even think that there's a genuine error while watching.
I say, people, what you gonna do?
We assure you that you don't need to adjust your screen, but the visuals make you wonder what's going wrong. At a certain point, you could be inspired to get up, dance, and shut off your screen.
Get down on it. Come on and get down on
If
it.
you really want it.
Number 18, 2099, Charlie XCX featuring Troye Sivan.
Got pictures, levels, ding dong. Get me quiet, no discussions, please. Hush.
Do you like jet skis? If you do, you'll enjoy elements of this sunny travelogue. Charlie XCX drives one alongside Troye Sivan. The only problem is there isn't much else to do from there. The singer sings and poses on the vehicle, but she's primarily stuck on the water. Once you start a video on a jet ski, you can only do so much before the audience checks their phones.
Some people try to save me. Ooh, but I mean it's so cool.
By the time you see one watercraft doing flips, it feels like the only highlight. The performers try to be cool, even though they look like they're just on vacation. It might feature the artist that coined the term brats, but this video doesn't live up to the label.
I'm put on, Neptune, pull out, roll out, feature.
Number 17, Hotline Bling, Drake.
You used to call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love.
It's a video that has been the source of memes, discourse, and plenty of references online. Drake's Hotline Bling is full of images that may never leave your head. You get to watch a man dance, but it's hard to say whether or not he should be dancing.
Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor, hanging with some girls I never seen before.
There are some blank sets to observe with some interesting lighting, but they're mostly desolate aside from a staircase. The Canadian rapper looks like he wandered onto the wrong sci-fi movie. He does get to try on different jackets and sweaters, but you wouldn't call this a dynamic idea.
And I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing.
Number 16, Valoria, Pixies. The Pixies are better known for their music, but some of their earlier videos feel like elaborate pranks. Valoria involves the band climbing and jumping around some rock formations. It's not the most exciting concept with room for a few basic shots and setups. There's even some slow motion in there as well. Despite the limited premise, the four-piece look like they're having fun. Anybody expecting a high concept might be disappointed, but you probably didn't come to the group for their visuals anyway. The only big change comes when they get closer to the camera. With a contrarian spirits, the quartet presses on without worrying about entertaining you. Number 15, Another Way to Die, Jack White and Alicia Keys. In the theme song for Quantum of Solace, Jack White and Alicia Keys joined forces for a rock concoction. The video, much like the matchup, seems a bit strange. While the track has an exciting energy, the visuals don't serve the tune. There are desert landscapes and white voids, but nothing screams James Bond.
Yeah, door left open, a woman walking by, a drop in the water, a look in the eye, a phone on the table.
It looks much cheaper and emptier than the high-flying budgets of a 007 adventure. White and Keys perform together, but they're placed in boring sets and given CGI backgrounds. You'll be longing for the traditional Bond credit sequences before this is over. Number 14, Time Stands Still, Rush featuring Amy Mann.
Turn my back to the wind, catch my breath.
Bringing Amy Mann along with them, Rush appears in a trippy video for Time Stands Still. The central trio flies around the screen in some misplaced special effects. Mann operates a camera and tries to capture the action, but you can't help but wonder why.
Experience slips away, time stands still.
The choreography seems somewhat forced, with loads of awkward maneuvers and janky movements. Even Geddy Lee said he doesn't like his hair here, with the clothes and styles looking painfully 1980s. It's all full of wild choices that may cause motion sickness. If you can stand to watch the entire thing, you've got stronger stomachs than most. Number 13, King of Wishful Thinking, Go West. In the video for Go West's hit, the director seems to try everything. There's no stone left unturned in a chaotic premise. The two bandmates arrive on a soundstage where anything and everything happens.
We were never carved in stone. If I don't listen to the talk of the town.
A tall set of legs almost trample them. A dance group appears, and then hockey players roll around. Many strange details pop out in this video, with each one being more random than the next. The singer uses a wrench like a microphone, and then more people crowd the studio.
That you have made our hole in my heart.
You'll be more than confused once an elephant appears, but by that point, so much has already happened. This production might have been a case of too much money and nobody being able to say no. Or who cares?
I'll be the king I wish for, baby.
Number 12, We Don't Talk Anymore, Cliff Richard.
Used to think that life was sweet. Used to think we were so complete.
Cliff Richard was successful in multiple decades with notable work in the 1970s. This disco hit is one of his most memorable singles, but the video feels lost in the shuffle.
It's so funny how we don't talk anymore.
Richard appears on a smoky dance floor that could have been in Saturday Night Fever or even Xanadu. Copies of his head float in the background, with the special effects department working overtime. It's emotionally confusing to hear the lyrics and then see the glitz of a nightclub. This song might have a melancholic feel to it, but that's almost ruined by the images on screen.
No, 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 no. It's so funny how we don't talk anymore.
Number 11. Hello, Lionel Richie.
Listen up, everybody. Tony Billy Boy has been in prison for 25 years. He's only been out for 3 days. The last time you were a free man, the Brooklyn Dodgers were still the Brooklyn Dodgers, and Eisenhower was your president.
Lionel Richie's song Hello might be one of his best ballads, but it features a creepy music video. He's an acting instructor that focuses his attention on a student. That could be controversial on its own, but then Richie's character starts following the woman.
Cause you know just what to say, and you know just what to do.
The stalking claims are hard to shake after you see him watching her. If things aren't confusing enough, viewers get to see a bust of the singer's head. This one might be best enjoyed as an ironic viewing, but it's also nothing short of dated.
Tell me how to win your heart, for I haven't got a clue.
We like to think that the moving track tells a better story than any video could.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Number 10. E.T. Katy Perry featuring Kanye West.
You're so hypnotizing. Could you be the devil? Could you be an angel?
It's no secret that sexuality has been a key ingredient to Katy Perry's success. But this time around, she silenced all raging hormones with a slightly insane music video featuring Yeezy himself.
Kiss me, kiss me. Infect me with your love and fill me with your poison.
With the film Avatar playing as the video's inspiration, director Valoria Sigismondi capitalized on the otherworldly trend with a combination of visuals that lacked cohesiveness and innovation, but did include Kanye West floating around aimlessly.
I know a bar out in Mars where they driving spaceships instead of cars.
Maybe Kanye was just trying to live up to Beyoncé's best music video of all time. If you want another lackluster party, you could also try Birthday.
I'll make it like a birthday every day.
Number 9. Dancing in the Street. David Bowie and Mick Jagger. When two legends get together, history is made for better or worse. This version of the Motown song inspired these artists to throw caution to the wind. With big moves and reactions, David Bowie and Mick Jagger deliver something between campy and unwatchable. Neither man is afraid of looking silly, but they both look like they're making up the choreography as they go. Bowie and Jagger bounce and spin around like cartoon characters. Over the years, this video drew the ire of viewers that considered it almost beyond the pale. It's impressive to see them collaborate, but the end result makes you wonder what they were thinking. Number 8. Wrecking Ball. Miley Cyrus.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why.
During one of her most controversial eras, Miley Cyrus put out a video that could be considered famous or infamous. She seemed to be going all in on style with debatable substance. In the end, it all feels over the top.
Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you.
The imagery is also literal and basic considering the message. Drawing even more attention, Cyrus appears to be naked during a portion of the proceedings. Some might call it sensational, while others link this to her larger bad girl phase.
Yeah, I just close my eyes and swore. Let me crashing in a blazing fall.
emotional performance doesn't mesh well with the absurd visuals. It's a piece of pop culture history, but Wrecking Ball doesn't quite stick the landing.
Yeah, you wrecked me.
Number 7. Eye of the Tiger, Survivor. It's one of the most famous songs to help people build confidence and exercise. The tune feels at home with the Rocky series, but the video doesn't feel anywhere near as successful.
Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive.
Walking down the street, the band members march to the beat. The musicians can't hold a candle to the toughness of Sylvester Stallone. Shifting to a makeshift venue, the video focuses on a bland performance. With a flowing sheet behind them, the group starts to lose momentum. Is this the best they could come up with?
It's deep, eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival.
We love the vibe of this track, but this one features a build-up to nothing. Survivor could have at least tried to do some kind of training montage to pump people up.
Eye of the tiger.
Number 6. Rainbow in the Dark, Dio.
When there's lightning, you know it always brings me down.
While Ronnie James Dio scans the London rooftops, he performs one of his best songs. The only discernible plot we can find is a creep following a woman around. Thanks to band members like Vivian Campbell, the man reconsiders his ways after witnessing a killer solo. Unfortunately, Dio looks disconnected from the action. The video feels too segmented, failing to create any kind of compelling drama. This is a cautionary tale, or an odd excuse to go sightseeing? We're not sure if this story means anything, but it's almost saying that heavy metal can save lives. They probably could have done that in a much cooler and less dopey way.
Just a rainbow in the dark.
Number 5. Lick It Up, Kiss.
Don't wanna wait till you know me better.
When they took off the makeup, Kiss planned to go in a new direction. A band known for its pyrotechnics and wardrobe seems boring in this context. Their video for Lick It Up features them stomping around some kind of post-apocalypse.
Lick it up, lick it up.
It's a rough and tumble setting for a song that's not exactly Shakespeare. A number of women huddle around fires with limited clothing. You could argue over the symbolism, but then you have to endure the musicians eating a messy meal. Gene Simmons' Death Glare provides enough terror for any viewer, rivaling the disturbing images on Psycho Circus. Even if this doesn't haunt your dreams, you'll probably want to stick with the music next time. Number 4. Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, Journey. With the arrival of MTV in the early 80s, rock bands could typically earn a larger following through dynamic music videos, but in this case, a beloved 80s band took an ill-advised journey in the form of a visual train wreck.
If we can go on to survive the time.
Pick your poison. It might be the fashion or perhaps the outlandish posturing of Steve Perry. But while these errors can be forgiven over time, nobody can forgive the devastating display of air instruments. Ultimately, the synchronized headshot sums it all up, as the faces of Journey convey their inner turmoil and realization of the lasting effects.
You know I still love you.
Number 3. Gooey, Glass Animals.
Alright, come close.
You know how some people don't like the word moist? Well, the Oxford band Glass Animals expanded on this concept with their video for Gooey. In which a sexed-up group of individuals exchanged fluids, seemingly for the sake of art. The song alone could put one into a beautiful trance. However, the Caravaggio-like music video could put one into a deep state of shock thanks to a saliva torture scene featuring two men grappling around with ill-fitting leotards, a grown-up Velma from Scooby-Doo, and a Rubenesque redhead. The message seems to be, taste the goo. We'll pass. Number 2. Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around.
Directed by Russell Mulcahy, the man responsible for Elton John's I'm Still Standing, this music video featured Welsh singer Bonnie Tyler in a room full of candles and doves, among other things, you know, like a creepy kid and male swimmers for some reason.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, but then I see the look in your eyes.
It's probably best if we all agree to forget this video, as the 5 minutes of imagery will surely ruin anyone's day and certainly their memories of the song. Next, please.
And I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Rock Me Tonight, Billy Squier.
I want you tonight, I want you with me, make me guilty of love on the first degree.
Back in the early 80s, Billy Squier conceived the premise of his infamous hit while swimming the waters of Greece, which makes us wonder if there was something in the water at the time, given the unfortunate sequence of events that followed. It's not necessarily the pole dancing or the plethora of pink of Rock Me Tonight, it's the fact that Billy Squier seems at odds with the concept of dancing itself. Which is made abundantly clear through the 5 brutal minutes. Just as the sun rises with each morning, this experience will always sit atop the mountain of miserable music videos. I mean, come on, it tanked his career. Did we forget any videos that couldn't live up to their song? Let us know in the comments below.